So, am I a collector because I like collecting collector's editions? Or am I a Cerberus member because I'm trying to save the human race from complete and utter annihilation? Who the hell knows? Let's just get on with this review. So we return to once again see our friendly neighborhood galaxy superhero named Commander Shepard. And we return in this installment to once again save the day. But oh wait, you just died. Oh noes. But don't worry, a pro-human organization named Cerberus has come to your aid and has rebuilt you in what is known to them as Project Lazarus. Basically means that they threw a bunch of computer parts inside of you and made you alive again. Now that you're alive and well, the elusive man who is also the Cerberus leader has just given you a contract in which you must go to a human colony near the Terminus system, in which both Alliance and Cerberus have just lost contact with. Recently, human colonies have been disappearing all around the Terminus system, and while no evidence or warning signs have occurred, it is believed to be the work of the Reapers. And that is how Mass Effect 2 starts. So after the dramatic first 5 minutes of the game, and after you have just searched the human colony, you learn that it is the Collectors that have been stealing humans. No reason to do so. Trying to get help from the Alliance has just been another falter, since the Alliance does not want to believe you, and also that since the colonies are out in the Terminus system, they have no jurisdiction and therefore cannot help them. So now since you know what is happening, it is now you and Cerberus' job to save the other human colonies in the Terminus system before they are also taken away by the Collectors. To do this, you are tasked with getting a squad with dossiers that the elusive man have given you, in which he believes are the best people needed for this mission. So basically the entire game, you have to go around and recruit these people, which you will use in the mission. After a while, you will have to start gaining your squad's loyalty by doing specific missions for each squad member. Aside from this, you also have to get upgrades for your ship, weapons, and health systems, aside from the leveling up, and this helps you during the suicide mission at the end of the game. During this entire game, you are faced off with this enemy, known to you only as the Harbinger. He is the leader of these collectors that you must face, and he can take control of any of his soldiers at will and at command. And at the very end of the game, you always save the day. But depending on what you use, what upgrades you have, whose loyalty you have, and who you recruited during the entire game determines the outcome, and will determine the beginning of Mass Effect 3. And that's basically the story of Mass Effect 2. Sorry for any of those who want some spoilers, but I promised a non-spoiler review, and I have just given a non-spoiler review. So Mass Effect 2, mechanical-wise, is very different from Mass Effect. Although you still have some of the same controls like aiming, firing, and running, there's a lot of different ones. For example, you don't have the grenades. However, you do have this thing on your gun where if you press the left bumper on the Xbox 360 controller, fires something similar to a grenade and causes a lot of damage to the enemy. You can jump over objects. Squad command is a little bit different, and the health system is entirely redone. The overall look and feel of the game is much darker in tone. It's not very bright, although some parts are like the tropical worlds and such, but all in all it's still very dark. The enemies are a little bit harder to kill, and now instead of having your gun overheat, you can run out of ammo, as now there's an ammo system in place. Depending on what type of player you are, this could be a blessing or a curse. Overall, the new innovative features are pretty good, and also it requires you to use your powers and your teammates' powers a lot more, and to use them a lot more efficiently as well. The graphics in Mass Effect 2 are just completely awesome, and there's really nothing much I can say except well done. It's just, whether or not you're a PC gamer or an Xbox 360 gamer, doesn't really matter. It looks awesome either way. So now I'm going to score each little component. I gave the story a 9 because I felt that it was really compelling, and although the ending was quick and left much to the imagination, I know it's going to be answered in Mass Effect 3. Also, this is what I expected in Mass Effect, and even though it wasn't a Mass Effect, it delivered a lot more better in Mass Effect 2. I gave the mechanics a 7 because even though it was really good and I love the mechanics, as a soldier I tend to run in a lot and try to shoot as much crap as possible. But in this installment I couldn't do as much of that as I wanted to because of the health system. Although we do have regenerating health, you lose health a lot more faster, a little bit too fast in my opinion. But the reason I gave this score a 7 is because of the cover system. When I'm running away to get cover, I usually jump into cover, and that's what I've been discovering a lot more in third-person shooters, especially in Gears of War and now Mass Effect 2, which has been causing a problem because I get stuck in front of the enemy and I end up dying because of it. I gave the graphics a 10 because the graphics for Mass Effect 2 are just insanely detailed, visually stunning, just about anything you could hope for in a video game. Everything is rich in color and detail. Although it has a darker side, you can still see the color, and it's just one of the best looking games on the 360 so far. And that is it for Mass Effect 2. I'm going to average up my scores, and I'm going to put them on your screen right now. You should be able to see them. And I hope you enjoy this review. Tune in 2 weeks from now for when I do my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 review. Take care, guys.